Welcome back, iJust Cards, episode 19. And in this episode, we're going to do a shout out to the goggles, the rec specs, as we have two players who sported those during their NBA career. So you think back players like, Danny Shays, Horace and Harvey Grant, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Thurl Bailey, classics. So first up, we got Brett Szabo. We got Ed Pinckney. We got Bob Hill. We got Mark Eaton. We got Jerome Williams. And to wrap it up, we got Kurt Rambis. So, let's dig in. Okay, let's dig in. First up, we got Brett Szabo. Now, you're probably asking yourself, who is Brett Szabo? So, he only played 1 year. He rocked the rec specs. He was a walk-on at D2 school. And then he actually made the Celtics team the 1 year. They had a bunch of injuries. And he actually played the whole year, a couple 10-day contracts, and then made the squad. Let's check out the card here. Looks like black ink there with the number. Pretty sweet one there. Flip it over so you can check out the old rec specs there from Mr. Szabo. So, thank you, Mr. Szabo. Appreciate that one. Next up, Ed Pinckney. Ed Pinckney also played with the Celtics for the bulk of his career. He was part of the expansion Raptors team. And remember, he rounded out his career with the Heat. Recently, he was an assistant with the Timberwolves. Let's check out the card here. Ooh, I like this. One of my Clear Ultras, 93-94s. The black ink. And he typically only signs one, so if you do send him, just send the one. But I like this one. So thank you, Mr. Pinckney. Appreciate that one. Next up, Coach Bob Hill. Coach Bob Hill bounced around a little bit. His last or major stop was in San Antonio, and so he kind of started that dynasty that became San Antonio. And then in '96, Greg Popovich took over for Bob Hill, and Pop's been the coach ever since. So pretty amazing there. Let's check out the cards here from Bob Hill. Looks like he added a note. Oh, he just wrote "stay safe" on it. Let's check out. I sent 3 cards here, so let's go with the Pacers first. One of these skybox ones. Now, if you're into these cards and you haven't seen the episode 18, I did a bunch of these cards. Go the Spurs here. The big bold black ink. And I think one more. One of these NBA Hoops ones. And it looks like if we compare the first one with this one, it looks like that's a signature pose for Coach Hill there. Thank you, Coach Hill. Appreciate those. Quite the little haul there. Next up, Mark Eaton. Mark Eaton, 11 years with the Jazz. Just a big, tall redwood. Shot blocker, rebounder. Just a defensive force. Similar to Gobert, who they have now. Seems like they always had a big guy in the middle. Check out the cards here. Oh yeah, another one of those Clear Ultras with the blue ink. Looks like Velati. Little sky hook over Velati there. Pretty cool one there. And then, one of these 89 Hoops. Now there may be another episode of just these cards. I'm still tossing around that idea. Thank you, Mr. Eaton. Appreciate those. Next up, Jerome Williams. Now, Jerome Williams, Pistons, Raptors, nicknamed the Junkyard Dog. Just rebounder, high energy guy, fan favorite. see if I can get it here. Looks like, okay, this is interesting. I like the signature here, and this is new. So he personalized the back. He personalized the back. This is the first, and then you flip it over. Pretty sweet signature there with the JYD inscription and the number there. You know, this was the draft class that just, you know, produced Kobe, you know, and the list goes on and on. Thank you, Mr. Williams. Appreciate that one. That one's sweet. Last up, Kurt Rambis. Now, Kurt Rambis, you know, solid career with the Lakers. You know, won 4 rings with them. You know, bounced around a little bit, Phoenix, you know, on the West Coast. And then he became the Timberwolves head coach in that David Kahn era. And Rambis actually holds the second worst winning percentage in Timberwolves history. Last week we did Jimmy Rogers. And obviously, like you said, Rambis, he rocked the glasses, the rec specs. Let's see which cards I sent him here. We can get a good view here. Oh, so it looks like he personalized both of them here. And like I said, it was just cool seeing that back in the day. As someone who wore glasses and, you know, still does, it was just cool to see that. And now I suppose in today's age, it's more, you know, LASIK and all that fun stuff. So here's a 93, 94 upper deck. It's a pretty sweet one there. And check out the back there. Thank you, Mr. Rambis. Appreciate that. So, curveball here. So, I've been working on a Minnesota Golden Gophers episode, but it really hasn't really developed much with the mail being slow. But I did get one back. I sent a card, and this player, David Grimm, he was a part of those '90s teams. He was a freshman when they won the NIT championship in '92. So I'm going to open this bad boy up, and let's see what he sent back. This is a first. I've never gotten anything this big before sent back from somebody. So, because yeah, I sent out about a dozen Gophers cards, and this is the only one that's even came back. So let's see what he sent me. I'm a little curious here. And my executive producer doesn't want to hear me talk about what could be in it for the next few weeks. So let's just open it up and take a look here. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Okay, looks like we got a magazine. Okay, oh, this is interesting here. So it looks like he sent back a couple Gophers unopened sets. And I sent these cards out of who I've sent to people, so that's cool. So 2 of those. And it looks like, okay, so he sent the card back that I sent to him and signed that bad boy. So that's pretty sweet right there. The old Hardee's. And then, let's see, what else did he add here? He had a little, a 95-96 pocket schedule. That's pretty sweet. How's that? Oh, that's him on there too, nice. And then he sent, it looks like, I don't know if this is a media guide or so I'll show it to you here. I'll flip through it here later off camera. It's like a big magazine here. He signed that one too. It's a pretty sweet little haul there. Ooh, we got the old Bannons here. Let me show you that here. 2 of a kind. Remember the old Bannon brothers? I don't think they've been heard from since. It's pretty sweet. And then it looks like he wrote a note here. Pretty cool. Oh, let's see. Wah, wah, wah. Go ahead and pause it and read that bad boy. I'll read that later. So thank you, Mr. Grimm. I truly appreciate that. So it looks like that'll wrap up iJust Cards, episode 19. Don't forget to like, dislike, subscribe, share, comment, and until next time, iJust Cards. Take care.
iJust. Cards.
Bye-bye, Gabby.
Bye-bye.